Hello friends, good morning, welcome to NEET World. This is your Abhilash sir, Mathematics faculty. So welcome to day 4 of the 100 days challenge for JEE Mains 2026. So today we will be solving sequence and series. Yes, I am audible. Yeah. So we had started solving what? We had started solving sequence and series PYQs. Like this we will be solving all the other chapters also. Sequence and series PYQs pertaining to JEE Mains 2025 session, that is January session we have done. So today and 2 more days, that is in this week we will be completing April session. Then we will be going to some other chapter next week. Alright. So please stay tuned for NEET World for all such quality content. Okay. So let us start with the session. So by now you would have got some insight how to solve the questions on sequence and series. So similarly we will be solving these questions also. Fine. So as you see, sequence and series is a very simple concept, but some questions are little calculatively intensive. That's it. Alright. So let us start, friends. So let us start with our first question. So what is the first question that we have? As you can see, they are telling let an be the n term of an AP. Okay, they are telling let an be the n term of an AP if Sn is equal to a1 plus a2 plus a3 up to an is given as 700. That is Sn they have given as equal to 700 and a6 is equal to 7. a6 is equal to what? 7 and S7 is 7, then an is equal to what? That means we have to find n term of the AP, but we don't know what is the value of n. So first our aim should be to find the value of n. So for that let us make use of the information that they have given. So first what they have given, Sn is equal to 700, correct? So let us write down that. So Sn is equal to 700. So that means what? N by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. That gives us what? 700. So let us keep it as it is for now. Now let us take what is it? That is a6 is equal to 7. They have given what? a6 is equal to 7. That means what? A plus 5d is equal to 7. Next what they have given, S7 is equal to 7. S7 is equal to 7. Okay, S7 is equal to 7. That means what? S7 means what? It is 7 by 2 into 2a plus 6d is equal to 7. What I can do? 7 and 7 I can cancel. This will become what? If I send 2 inside, this will become what? See here, if I multiply by 1 by 2 inside, this will become a plus 3d is equal to 1. So I can write it in terms of a. So a is equal to what? 1 minus 3d. A is equal to 1 minus 3d. If I put a is equal to 1 minus 3d in this equation, so this becomes what? A is equal to 1 minus 3d. If I put it here, this will become 1 minus 3d plus 5d is equal to 7. Okay. So this is equal to what? A plus 2d. A plus 2d is equal to 7. A plus 2d is equal to 7. So this gives us 2d is equal to 7 minus 1, 6. So d is equal to 3. We got what? D is equal to 3. Now if we put d is equal to 3 in this equation, we will get what? We will get the value of a. We will get the value of, definitely we will get the value of a. So I started with, just I wrote down Sn what is given, then I took a6. Okay, a6 I took, because they have given a6 is equal to 7, then S7 is equal to 7. Just put the formulas, you will get the value of d is equal to 3. Okay. Now here I have to find a. So a is equal to 1 minus 3d. D is what I found out? 3. So this gives us a is equal to 1 minus 9. So a is equal to minus 8. So what I got, friends? A is equal to minus 8 I got. Now I got a is equal to minus 8. I got the value of d as well. I got the value of d as well. Now I have to find out the value of an. For that, let me use this now. Let me bring it here. So wherever n is there, I have to put n itself, n by 2 into 2a. A is what here? A is nothing but minus 8. So 2 into a is minus 16. Minus 16 plus n minus 1 into d. N minus 1 into d is what? D is what we got, friends? D we got it as 3. So let me put the value of 3. So that would be equal to 700. Okay. So n into minus 16 plus 3n minus 3 is equal to 700 into 2 is what? 1400. 1400. Okay. 700 into 2 is what? 1400. So this will give us what? N into, this is what? 16 minus 3 is minus 19 plus 3n is equal to 1400. So if I multiply here, this will become minus 19n plus 3n square minus 1400 is equal to 0. So I got a quadratic equation in n. So that is what 3n square minus 19n minus 1400 is equal to 0. If I solve this quadratic equation, I will get two values of n. Okay. So for solving, what I can do here is, I am writing it, see here, I can write it here as, on solving I will get it as 3n plus 56 into n minus 25. This you have to do. Okay. This splitting the middle term, you know anyways how to do the quadratic equation. This you can do it by yourself. So I have written the factors 3n plus 56 into n minus 25 is equal to 0. So this one I have to discard. I will get here what, n is equal to minus 56 by 3. Okay, minus 56 by 3. N cannot be an fractional value or decimal value. So this I have to discard. I cannot take this value. Here n will be equal to 25. And also the number of terms can never be negative. Correct? No. Number of terms can never be negative. So n is equal to 25. I got n is equal to 25. Now what we have to find out? They are asking us to find an. Correct? They are asking us to find an. So I have to find an here. So an is nothing but equal to a25. So a25 is nothing but equal to a plus 24d. So a plus 24d means what? A is what, friends? A we found out as a is nothing but what? Sequence and series. Yes, sequence and series we are doing for January session is already completed. Please watch the previous 3 sessions. January sessions PYQs we have already done 2025. Now we are doing sequence and series questions of April session. Got it? Fine. Nikhil, please keep following. Fine. Then what we are having, a is what? Minus 8 plus 24 into 3. 24 into 3. So this gives us what? Minus 8 plus 72. So that is nothing but equal to 64. Okay, that is nothing but equal to what, friends? 64. So which is the option that we have to go? Let us have a look at the option, that is 64, that is option B is the right answer, friends. Okay, option B, that is 64 is the right answer to this question. Clear? This is how we got to solve this question. So first I wrote down what is Sn, what is given, A6, using that I split it into, what did I do? A plus 5d. Then S7 is given, using that I got the value of a plus 3d. Okay, by simplification. Then I put a is equal to 1 minus 3d. This I put it in this equation. Okay, then I got d. Then this d value I put it here to find the value of a. Once I got a and d, I use this and I got a quadratic equation. I will get the value of n. They are asking us a n, which is nothing but a25. A25 is nothing but a plus 24d. By solving this, we will get what? 64. So 64 is the right answer to this question, friends. Clear? Got it? A plus ar to the power of 24. See, that you can use, that is for if it is GP. If it is GP, that is fine, Nikhil. But this is, they are telling terms of an AP. They are telling the terms of an AP. They are telling it it is the terms of an AP, not GP. So we cannot use that. Okay, got it? So here it is not about the common ratio. Here it is about the common difference. So we cannot use GP here because they themselves are exclusively, specifically telling it is an AP. Okay, they are telling it is an AP. Okay, all right. Just minimize this so that you can have a look at the complete solution. If you want, you can take a screenshot of this, okay, of this solution, or you can pause and write it down. All right, let us move to the next question, friends. Let us come back to this. Have a look at this question. Please have a look at this question. Okay, please have a look at this question. What are the formulas you are telling is perfectly fine, Nikhil, but when it comes to here, it is AP. Okay, please have a look at the question carefully. So here what they are telling is, see here, they are telling let A1, A2, A3 be in an AP such that summation of k of 1 to 12 a of 2k minus 1 is equal to minus 72 by 5 times a1, okay, where a1 is not equal to 0. Then if summation of k to n, ak is equal to 0, then n is equal to what? So here they are asking us to find the value of n. So let us take this first. Let us take this. If I take this, there are 12 terms and they are telling 2k minus 1. If I put k is equal to 1, what I will get? If I put k is equal to 1, I will get 2 minus 1, I will get it as a1. If I put k is equal to here, summation, what they are telling, k is equal to 1 to 12 a of 2k minus 1, correct, is equal to, what they are telling, is equal to minus 72 by 5 times a1. If I put k is equal to 1, what I will get? a1 plus, if I put k is equal to 2 to the 4, 4 minus 1, 3. So, this will be a3, okay, this will be a5. Similarly, if I put k is equal to 12, 12 2 is 24, 24 minus 1 is 23. So, up till a23 I will get it. So, this is equal to what, friend? This is equal to minus 72 times by 72 by 5 times a1, okay, this is what I will get. Now, on writing this, what I will get? See, a1 I got, a3, a5, a23. Now, what I can write in terms of d, I can write a1 will be a1 itself, a3 will be a plus 2d, this basics of AP, a plus 4d. So, a23 can be written as what? A23 can be written as a plus 22d. This is equal to minus 72 by 5 times a1, minus 72 by 5 times a1. Okay. Now, if I count the number of a's here, definitely number of terms are 12, means definitely there will be 12 a's, correct? No, there will be 12 a's, correct? No, here there will be 12 a's. So, I can write it as what? 12 times a, 12 times a, okay. This I will get it as what? This, if I take 2d common, what I will get it? 2d if I take it common, I will get it as 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus up to 11 terms I will get it, okay. That is equal to what? Minus 72 by 5 times a1. Okay, let me explain again. Here there are 12 terms, then definitely there will be 12 a's, okay, 12 a's, or I can write as 12 times a1, okay. This will be a1, 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 12 times a1 plus 2d, 4d, 22d, like that, it is there. So, if I take 2d outside, 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus up till 11 it will be, okay, up till 11, because 22 is the last term. If I take 2 outside, it will become 11, okay. 2d I have taken it outside, this is what I got. Now, have a look at this, friends, have a look at this, is very important. Sum of terms up to 11 terms, that is sum of terms, sum of n number of terms, sum of m number of terms is given as what? Sum of n number of terms is given as n into n plus 1 by 2, correct? N into n plus 1 by 2, 1 by 2. Here n is what? 11. Here n is what? 11. So, this will be given as 11 into 11 plus 1 means it is 12 by 2. Okay, this is what we will have, and here we have 2d multiplied by 2d, and here what we have? 12 times a1, 12 times a1, correct? So, this will be equal to minus 72 by 5 times a1, minus 72 by 5 times a1. Now, what we can do? We can bring a1 terms one side, this one I can send it to that side. This will become what? 12 times a1 plus 72 by 5 a1 is equal to, if I send it that side, this will become minus 2d into 11 into 12 by 2. Here 2 and 2 I can cancel, correct? Now, what do I have here? If I take LCM, I will get it as 12 5 is 60, 60 plus 72, I will get it as what? 60 plus 72 will be 132. 132 times a1 will be equal to minus d into 11 into 12 is what, friends? 11 into 12 is 132 itself, 132. So, this 132, this 132 I can cancel. Okay, I'll finally I'll have what? Finally I'll have a look at it. Finally I'll have, okay, finally I'll have what? I hope you are focusing, all of you. So, finally I'll have a1 by 5 is equal to minus d. a1 by 5 is equal to minus d. a1 by 5 is equal to minus d. This is what I'll have, correct? No, a1 by 5 is equal to minus d. This is what I'll have, correct? a1 by 5 will be equal to minus d. Now, this is what I got till here. Now, let us use the other information that they have given. a1 by 5 is equal to minus d, this is what we got. Now, let us use the other information that is given to us. What is that they have given? They have given that summation of k running from 1 to n, a of k is equal to 0. Summation of k running from 1 to n, a of k is equal to 0. This is what they have given. Okay. Now, let us use that. That means what? They are telling that sum of a of k is equal to 0, means they are telling s of n is equal to 0. This is what they are telling, s of n is equal to 0. This is nothing but what? This is nothing but s of n is equal to 0. Okay. Summation of ak means it is nothing but up to n, means it is summation of n terms, that is Sn. Sn is equal to 0. That means what? N by 2 into 2a1 plus n minus 1 into d is equal to 0. That means 2 will go that side, it will become 0. But understand one thing, this number of terms cannot be 0. Okay, number of terms cannot be 0. So definitely this one cannot be equal to 0. So I can make what? This one. See, this is very important step. See here, this one cannot be equal to 0. Okay, number of terms cannot be equal to 0. So that time what I should do? I should make this one, whatever this is equal to 0. So I will write it as what? 2a1 plus n minus 1 into d is equal to 0. So I can write this as what? 2a1 is equal to minus n minus 1 into d. Okay, so our a1 I can write it as what? Minus n minus 1 into d, okay, divided by 2. Divided by 2. Divided by 2. Now I got, what is the value of a1? I got the value as minus n minus 1 times d by 2. This is what I got. Now I can take this value of a1, put it here. This value of a1 I can put it here, correct? No, this value of a1 I can put it here. So what I'll get? So I'll get it as what? Minus n, okay, minus nd plus d, okay, minus nd plus d, or let me keep it as it is. a1 let me take it as minus n minus of n minus 1 times d divided by 2, okay, into 5 is equal to minus d, is equal to minus d, okay, is equal to minus d I have, okay, is equal to minus d I have. So what I can do here, friends? I can do what? See here, here I have d, here also I have d, I can cancel. Here I have minus, here also minus, I can cancel. I'll get it as what? So I'll get it as, very simple now, I'll get it as what? So n minus 1 will be equal to 2 into 5, that will be 10. So n will be equal to what? 10 plus 1. So that is nothing but what? That is nothing but n is equal to, this implies n is equal to 11. This implies n is equal to 11, which is the option that we have to check. What is option? That is option, which is the option? That is option A. Option A, n is equal to 11. Okay, got it, friends? This is how we have to solve this question. Clear? This is how we have to solve this question. So first of all, they were given summation of a of 2k minus 1, okay, k running from 1 to 12, that is equal to minus 72 by 5 a1. So this I have to write it carefully. So 2k minus 1 means I have to put the values for k up till 12. Up till 12 if I put it, okay, no need to write all the terms. First term is a1, second term is what? 2k minus 1 means it is 3. If I put k is equal to 2, 2 to the 4, 4 minus 1, it will become 3. Similarly, it will become 5, odd number of terms. And the last term will be 12 into 2 means 24, 24 minus 1 is 23. So a of 23, that is equal to minus 72 by 5 a1. Okay, then I have taken a outside, number of a I have taken common. Number of a, how many number of a's are there? If there are 12 terms, definitely there will be 12 a1s. 12 a1s will be there. Then we will have, I have written it in the form of the general form of AP here. Then 2d I have taken outside, I will get 1, 2, 3 up till 11 terms. Okay, if I take 2d outside, but sum of n terms is given by what? N into n plus 1 by 2, correct? N into n plus 1 by 2. So sum of 11 terms is what? 11 into 11 plus 1, that is 12. 11 into 12 by 2. Okay, that is what I have written here. Then by equating it, I will get a1 by 5 is equal to minus d. This is what I will get. Now what I have to do is, I have taken this summation of an or summation of ak is given as equal to 0. This summation is nothing but equal to sum of n terms, that is Sn is equal to 0. If I use the formula, I will get a1 is equal to, I will equate it to a1, I will get a1 is equal to minus n minus 1 into d by 2. So this value of a1, I will put it in this equation. Okay, I will put it in this equation. Okay, this value of a1, I will put it in this equation. On substituting it, d will get cancelled, I will get the value of n. I will get the value of n is equal to what? I will get the value of n is equal to 11. Clear? Clear? I hope it is clear to all of you. Fine? Alright. So this is the question we solved. Okay, I hope it is clear to all of you. Very simple question. Just little calculative, I understand, but conceptually very simple. Conceptually very simple. Okay. Please have a look at this. You can take a screenshot of it or make a note of it. If you can pause the video and make a note of it. And one more thing, what I want to do is, after going through the session, okay, in the evening, okay, please watch the session again. On looking at the question, pause the video and try to solve the question again. Okay, don't solve it immediately. Already you would have seen, you would have known the solution. Because on revising, it will be what? Another time revision, and also after some time if you watch, you will know how to solve the question. Now your immediate memory will help you to solve the question. That is not what I want. You watch the session. Now in the evening try to solve the question on your own. Take down the question, pause the video, solve the question and just have a comparison with the solution. That will help you to revise also. That will make your concepts even more stronger. This is what I suggest to all the students. Fine. Alright, let us move to the next question, friends. I think one more question is left out here. Okay, this is the question. Okay. Have a look at this question, friends. Please have a look at this question. What they are telling is the number of terms of an AP is even. Alright, fine. The number of terms of an AP is what? Even. Right. The sum of all the odd terms is 24. All the odd terms is what? 24. The sum of all the even terms is 30. Even terms is 30 and the last term exceeds the first term. Okay. And the last term exceeds the first term by how much? 21/2. Then the number of terms which are integers in the AP. The number of terms which are integers in the AP. So that means what? In the AP there are fractional terms also or decimal terms also and also integral terms also. Okay. That is, there is a mixture of fractional terms and decimal terms. Fractional terms means what? See, in an AP if there is 1.5, 3, 4.5, 6 like that. In such an AP what are the fractional terms? 1.5, 4.5 example, and 3 and 6 are what? Integral terms. Okay, they are integral terms. They are asking the number of integral terms in the AP. Okay, to find out that, first let us make use of the information, lot of information that is given. Okay, let us make use of that information. Fine. First they are telling what? The number of terms in the AP is even. So the AP will be what? Number of terms in the AP is even means I can write it as what? A1, A2, A3, A4, A5, A6 up to A2N. Okay, why? Because it is even. They are telling it as even. Okay, let me write it as sum. Okay, so this will be what? Even. Even number of terms. That is why it is A2N. Okay, that is why even means you should write number of terms will be even means number of terms will be 2n. Okay, they are telling the number of terms of an AP is even means the number of terms will be 2n. If even is 2n, then odd number of terms will be what? 2n minus 1. Odd number of terms will be what? 2n minus 1. Now what they are telling? The sum of all the odd terms is 24. Odd terms, sum of all the odd terms, that is what? A1 plus next is A3 plus A5 up to. Okay, this will be what? A2n minus 1. A2n minus 1. This is what? This is 24. Next they are telling what? What is the information that they have given? I am just writing the information that they have given. I am not solving it even now. I am just writing the information that they have given. Okay. First what I have to write? The sum of all the even terms is 30. Even terms means what? A2, A4, A6 up to even means it is A2n. Okay. This is what? 30. Okay. Now my solution starts. I have written down whatever that is given in the question. Okay. I am +1 student in Kerala. I am very sad. I can't study anything for NEET. Please motivate me. Okay. For NEET, see, you can contact me on this number. I'll guide you. Okay. I'll definitely guide you. Please contact me on this number after the class. I'll guide you. Okay. You can take down this number. I'll guide you. All right. Those who are interested with respect to JEE or NEET courses, or you want some guidance, please contact me on this number. Please make a note of it. Niranjan. Got it? No need to be sad. You still have a lot of time. Don't worry. Please make a note of it. You can call me. Okay. You can call me post 9 a.m. Okay. Niranjan, don't worry. Now, I have a lot of students from Kerala also, especially Kasaragod, Kannangad, okay, Kozhikode, all these places. Don't worry. Fine. So listen. So now we have this. Now to proceed further, what we have to do is, let us take a difference of these two. Difference of what? If I write this as equation 2, if I write this as equation 1, so this is my star step. So I'll write this as, I'll do what? 2 minus 1. I'll do equation 2 minus equation 1. This is my star step. Okay. Star step means this is the key step for my question. So this will be what? A2 minus A1. This will become what? A2 minus A1. This will be what? A4 minus A3. And this will be what? A6 minus A5. Okay. A6 minus A5. And this will be what? A2n minus A2n minus 1. Okay, that is equal to what? 30 minus 24 is 6. So, by the definition of AP, second term minus first term, third minus fourth term, fifth term minus sixth term is nothing but what? It is nothing but common difference, correct? It is nothing but common difference. So, this is D, 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 okay, and this is also D, okay, this is also D, okay, this is equal to 6. So, if there are 2n number of terms, okay, if there are 2n number of terms, out of that definitely n number of terms will be odd, okay, n number of terms will be even. If I combine this and I have written d plus d plus d, then how many d's are there, friends? Okay, going to school, sir, will call you evening, not a problem, Niranjan, no worries, you can call me anytime in the evening also, okay, alright, fine. So, do like, comment and share it with your friends, the session, all of you, okay. So, that will motivate us to do more content, to bring more quality content. So, now have a look at this. Now, see, I told there are 2n number of terms because it is even. If it is even, 2n number of terms. That means what? There are n number of terms which are even, there are n number of terms which are odd in the entire AP. So, I have split it into 2, that means A2 minus A1, A4 minus A3, A5 A6 minus A5. So, this gives us what? D plus D plus D. How many D's are there? Because these two terms are giving 1 D, these two terms are giving 1 D. So, 2 times combined to where they are giving us D. That means 2n divided by 2, it is nothing but n. Okay, there are n D's. So, this I can write it as what? N times D is equal to 6. N times D is equal to 6. This is what I got here. Now, they are telling one more important information that they are telling is the last term exceeds the first term by 21 by 2. The last term is what? In the entire AP it is 2n, A of 2n. A of 2n minus first term. What is the first term, friends? First term is A1. Okay, first term is A1. Okay, the last term exceeds the first term by 21 by 2. Okay, so this can be written as what? A plus 2n minus 1 into D. That is, I am writing the formula of an. An is equal to what? A plus n minus 1 into D. Here it is 2n. A plus 2n minus 1 into D minus A1. This will also be A1. This will be 21 by 2. So, A1 cancels. I will get it as what? I will get it as 2n minus 1 into D is equal to 21 by 2. 2n minus 1 into D is equal to 21 by 2. Let me multiply this. What I will get? 2 times ND minus D is equal to 21 by 2. Now, see here, friends, I got ND is equal to 6. I got ND is equal to 6. If I write it here, ND is equal to, I got it as 6. I will put the value of ND is equal to 6 here. So, this gives me what? I am writing it here. Same thing I am writing here. 2 times ND is equal to what? 6. Okay. Minus D is equal to 21 by 2. So, this gives us what? 2 6 are 12 minus D is equal to 21 by 2. So, D is equal to what? D is equal to 21 by 2 minus 12. Okay. 21 by 2 minus 12. Okay. D is equal to 21 by 12. 21 by 2 minus 12. So, this implies what? This implies minus D is equal to 21 by 21 minus 24, because I have taken the LCM, that is 2. Okay. Minus D is equal to what? Minus 3 by 2. So, what it will become? Minus minus I can cancel. This implies D is equal to 3 by 2. This implies D is equal to 3 by 2. I got the value of D as 3 by 2. Now, I will put the value of D here. If I put the value of D is equal to 3 by 2, what I will get? If I put the value of D is equal to 3 by 2, what I will get, friends? So, this will be n into 3 by 2 is equal to 6. So, n will be equal to what? 6 into 2 by 3. 3 ones are 3 twos are. So, n is equal to what? N is equal to 4. So, we got n is equal to 4. Does that mean the number of terms are 4? No, we cannot say that the number of terms are 4, because here the number of terms in the AP is what? The number of terms in the AP is what, friends? The number of terms in the AP is 2n. Okay, the number of terms in the AP. Number of terms of AP is 2n. That means what? That is equal to 2 into 4, n is 4, means it is 8. The number of terms of the AP is 8. This is the important information which you should know. Now, they are telling then the number of terms which are integers in the AP. So, already we got D. To find out whether they are integers or not, we need to find the one more important information, that is AP means we have to find out A and D. Already we got D, we have to find out what? We have to find out A. Okay, to find out A, let us make use of odd number of terms. Let us make use of odd number of terms. Okay. Let us make use of odd number of terms. Let me write it here. Okay, let me write it here. This will become what? Odd number of terms means Namaste, Namaste, Partha Kalita, good morning, please do follow the session. Okay. So number of terms means, let me take odd number of terms, that is what? That will be A1 plus A3 plus A5 up to what I can write A8. Okay, I can write it as up to A8. Okay, odd number of terms, this is given as what? Odd number of terms, the sum is given as what? It is given as 24. Okay, A8 why I am writing? Because I got this as what? Number of terms as 8, but definitely if number of terms is 8, definitely I cannot write up till 8. I have to write only up till number of terms are 8. Number of terms are 8 means there will be 4 terms which are odd, there will be 4 terms which are even. There will be 4 terms which are odd, there will be 4 terms which are even. So here I can write it as what? A1, A3, A5, next is what? A7 plus A7 I can write it, this will be equal to what? This will be equal to 24. So A1 is what? I can write it as just A. Okay, A3 is what? A plus 2D, A5 is what? A plus, what is it? A plus, what is it? A plus 4D, A plus 4D. Okay, this is last term, we will write it as up to, last term we don't write it, we will write it as A 2n minus 1 is equal to what? A 2n minus 1 is equal to 24. So this will become what? A plus 2n minus 2 times D, A plus 2n minus 2 times D. This will be 24, A plus 2n minus 2 times D. This is what we have. Okay, this is equal to what? 24, friends. This is equal to what? 24. Okay, this is what we have. Now what we have to do is razor. Okay, you are watching, please do follow the session, okay, carefully, and please do make a note of important things which we are writing. So example, this is a key step that you should have in your mind, in the concepts. Okay, if such type of questions come, you have to take the difference. That is the thing you have to focus. Now what we have to do? Let us take A common here. So there are how many A's? Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, there are 2n minus 2, that is equal to D, that is equal to 24. So if you take A common, how many A's I can take common? There are 4 A's, because 4 odd number of terms are there. I can take it as 4A plus 2D, 2D I can take common, then this will become what? 1 plus 2 plus this is up to 2n minus 1. 2 if I take common, this will become up to n minus 1. 2D if I take common, this will become up to n minus 1, this is equal to 24. So 4 times A plus 2D is equal to, this is up to sum of terms up to n number of terms is given by what? 1 plus 2 plus 3 up to n number of terms is given by n into n plus 1 by 2. In one of the questions we already solved. Okay, let me show you. Okay, let me show you. Here, see here in this question, maybe not in this question, one more question which we solved. See here, 1 plus 2 plus 3 up to 11, it is nothing but what? N into n plus 1 by 2, that is 11 into 12 by 2. So similarly, same way if we solve it here, okay, it will become what? N into n plus 1 by 2, here n is n minus 1. So this will become what? This will become what, friend? This will become n minus 1 into n by 2. Okay, n minus 1 into n by 2, this is equal to 24, and this will be what? 2D is there plus 4A plus 4A. So what I can do? 2 and 2 I can cancel here. 4 times A1, I can write it as just what? I have to find out A1 or A. Just let me write it as A. So D is what? What is the value of D we got, friends? What is the value of D we got? D we got it as what? D we got it as what? Where is that value of D? D is equal to 3 by 2. Okay, D is equal to 3 by 2. Let me write 3 by 2 here. Okay, let me write 3 by 2 here. This will become what? N minus 1 into n is equal to 24. N minus 1 into n is equal to 24. Now 4 times A is equal to 24 minus 3 by 2 into n minus 1, okay, n minus 1 into n, okay, n minus 1 into n. So 4 times A is equal to what I can write? This is equal to what? This I can write it as 24 minus 2, 48, or let me write, this is what? 24 is, this is what? LCM if I take 48 minus 3n, okay, 3n square, n is there here also, 3n square minus into minus plus 3n, okay, this will be what? Into 2, okay, further calculation. What will you get here? We will get 8 times A is equal to 48 minus 3n square plus 3n. But we know what is the value of n we got, friends? The value of n that we got is 4. So wherever n is there, we have to just put 4. So 8 times A is equal to 48 minus 3 into 4 square is 16, okay, plus 3 into 4, Okay, 3 into 4. What I'll get? 8a is equal to, I'll get it as what? 48. This is 16 into 3 is 48. 48 minus 48 will become 0. Okay, 48 minus 48. This will be what? 3 4s are 12. Okay, this will be 3 4s are 12. So this gives us what? 48 minus 48 I can cancel. So this will give us what? A is equal to 12 by 8. That is 4 3s are 4 2s are. So a will be what? A will also will get it as 3 by 2. Okay. So finally we got D is equal to 3 by 2. A is equal to 3 by 2. Now I have to write down my AP. Okay. AP of how many terms? 8 terms. 2n is equal to, that is 2 into 4 is 8. So number of terms will be what? 8. Okay. Number of terms will be what? 8. So what I can do here? I can write the number of terms of 8. Okay. So let me write down the AP here. That is A plus D, A plus 2D, A plus 3D, A plus 4D. I understand this is little calculative, but it is important to solve this. A plus 5D, A plus 6D and A plus 7D. Correct? Now just put the values of A and D. A is what here? 3 by 2, comma A plus D. A plus D is 3 by 2 plus 3 by 2. So okay, 3 by 2 plus 3 by 2. Let me write it in the next step. This will be what? A plus 2D. 3 by 2 plus 2 into 3 by 2 will become 3. Okay. This will be what? 3 by 2 plus 3 into 3 by 2. 3 into 3 by 2 will become what? 9 by 2. Okay. This will be what? A plus A is what? Sorry. This will be A is what? A is 3 by 2 plus 4 into 3 by 2. 4 into 3 by 2 will become what, friends? Let me write it as 4 into 3 by 2 will become 12 by 2. Fine. 4 into 3 by 2 is 12 by 2. So this will become what? A into 5 by 2. This will be 3 by 2 plus 5 into 3 by 2. That is nothing but what? I can write here directly. This I can write it as what? 15 by 2. This I can write it as what? 15 by 2. Similarly, this will become what? A plus 6D. A plus 6D means 3 by 2 plus 6D means 2 3s. A 3 by 2 plus 9. Okay. A plus 7D means I can write it as what? 3 by 2 plus 7 into 3 is 21 by 2. Okay. Now further simplification gives us what? So 3 by 2 will remain 3 by 2 only. Okay. 3 by 2 plus 3 by 2, it is nothing but 3 plus 3 is 6. 6 by 2 is 3. This I will get it as 3. This is 3 by 2 3. This will be 3 by 2 plus 3 by 2 3 by 2 plus 3 only. Okay. This will remain fractional only. This will be 3 by 2 plus 9. 9 by 2, 9 plus 3 is 12. 12 by 2 will be 6. Okay. This will be 3 by 2 plus 12 by 2. 12 plus 3 is 15. 15 by 2. Okay. This will become what? 12 plus 3 is 15. This will become 15 by 2. Nothing can be done here. Okay. 15 by 2. Okay. This is what? 18 by 2. 18 by 2 is 9. Okay. 18 by 2 is 9. Now what do you have? This is 3 by 2 plus 9 will remain as it is. Now 21 plus 3 is 24. 24 by 2 will be 12. Now all the terms of the AP I have written. Out of this, what are the integral terms? That is the terms which doesn't have a fraction or decimal. Okay. Those are, this is one term, this is another term, this is another term and this is another term. So how many terms are there? 1, 2, 3, 4. So the number of integral terms of the AP is what? The number of integral terms of the AP is here, the number of integral terms of the AP. The number of terms which are integers in the AP is 4. The option D. Option D is the right answer to this question, friends. Clear? Option D is the right answer to this question. Yes, Nikhil, perfectly fine. That is right. Okay. So how many integral terms like you wrote? 3, 6, 9 and 12. So the number of integral terms of this AP is how much? It is D, that is 4. Clear, friends? D, that is 4 is the right answer to this question. This is how you have to solve this question. Okay. It's simple but calculatively intensive. Okay. Conceptually simple but calculatively intensive. But anyways, we have solved this. You can have a look at this. Okay. We started from here, then here and then we ended it here. Okay. Most important thing is you have to find the number of terms. Number of terms n we got it as 4, but the number of terms is not 4. The number of terms it is even means it is 2n. So the number of terms is 8. Okay. But n we, if we get it, definitely we will be able to find the value of D. Then let us take either even number of terms or odd number of terms. From here I took odd number of terms and I found out the value of A. A I got it as 3 by 2. Once I got the value of n, once I got the value of D, once I got the value of A, definitely we are able to solve whatever that is asked. Okay. So that's how it is done. So let us move to the one more question, last question for the day, and then we will wind up. Okay. I know some of your college going students or school going students, I know it will take time that you have to get ready all these things. Let us wind up with this question. Okay. This is also a very simple question. So please stay patiently till we do it. Yeah, number of terms is 4. I mean number of integral terms is 4, Nikhil, that is perfectly fine. Okay. Now Please have a look at this question, try this question, please have a look at this question, try to understand the question first. Please read the question, okay, all of you please read the question, all of you please read the question, okay, and try to understand the question. This is a mixed concept question, they have given in terms of sets also, correct? No, you are thinking like that, but actually this is very simple. Okay, so let A is equal to set of some numbers and B is equal to set of some numbers be the sets consisting of first 225 terms of the two arithmetic progressions. There are two APs. Okay, then they are asking us to find what they are asking us to find. Then they are asking us to find n of A union B, number of A union B. This is given by what? The formula for this is what? N of A plus n of B minus n of A intersection B. A intersection B means what, friends? This is common terms we have to find out. So common terms we have to find out means in the AP concept, please go through sequence and series concept class which I have done. Okay, there I have told you how to find the common terms between two AP. So the common terms we have to find out. N of A is nothing but here the number of terms of n of A is nothing but here it is 2025. Directly we can write here also it is 2025. Okay, but this we don't know. The entire question is about finding this. The entire question is about finding this. Okay, so this is what 4050 minus n of A intersection B. That means we have to find the common APs. So if you look at this one, let A and B, if you look at this, what is common here, friends? What is common here? If you look directly, so here 16 is there, here also 16 is there. So in the two APs, what is common? 16 is common. Okay, 16 is common. So let me write combined AP, common AP. In the common AP, A will be what? A will be 16. A will be 16. Okay. In the common AP, let AB. Common AP means common to A and B combined. Okay, combined A and AB where we are having only common terms. 16 is common. First term is 16. So A is equal to 16. I have written. Now I have to find the common difference. Common difference of first AP is what? Common difference of first AP is 6 minus 1, 5. Common difference of second AP is 16 minus 9. It is 7. So common difference of this common AP is what? Common difference of this common AP is what? For that, for this D, we have to find the LCM of D1 comma D2. Okay, what is D1? D1 is 5. D2 is what? D2 is 7. Okay, D2 is 7. So we have to find the common difference of, we have to find the common difference of the common AP. So for that you have to find the LCM of 5 and 7. So this gives us what? D is equal to LCM of 5 and 7 means LCM of 5 and 7, they are co-primes, that then definitely it is 5 into 7, that is 35. So we got D is equal to what? 35. Okay, so here we got A is equal to 16. Okay, in this common AP we got A is equal to 16 and D is equal to 35. Let the number of terms be, let the number of terms of this AP, of this common AP, let the number of terms of this common AP be capital N. Be what? Capital N. We have to find out what? E of capital N we have to find out. Okay, then only we will get common. Okay, now let us take this first AP, let us take this AP A, that is what? A is given as what? 1, 6, 11, 16. For this AP, if I have to find out AN, okay, for this AP if I have to find out AN, okay, AN is given by what? A plus N minus 1 into D, correct? So A is what here? A is what here? Or if I have to find out A2025, because they themselves are specified, we have to find A2025. Okay, so A2025 I have to find out for this. A2025 is equal to what? N by A2025 is what? A plus N minus 1 into D. A is what here? Here it is 1 plus 2025 means it is 2024D. 2024 times D. D is what here? 6 minus 1, it is 5. Okay, this will give us what? 1 plus 5 4s are 20, 5 2s are 10, 5 2s are 10, 12, 5 2s are 10. So this will give us what? 1 0 1 2 1. Okay, now let us take the another AP that is given. Okay, another AP that is given, that is B is equal to what? 9 16 23 30. B is equal to 9 16 23 30. B is equal to 9 16 23 30. B is equal to 9 16 23 30. So for this A2025 if I have to find out, this will become what? A is equal to 9 plus 2024 times D is what here, friends? D is what here? D is here nothing but 9 16 minus 9. 16 minus 9 is what? 7. Okay, 16 minus 9 is what? 7. So if I find out A2025 for this, what I'll get? I'll get it as 9 plus 7 4 is 28, 7 2 is 14, 14 plus 2 16, 7 2 is 14, 14168 plus 9, 14168 plus 9. Okay, so that will give us what? 14168 plus 9, that will give us 14168 plus 9 is 177. Okay, so out of this and this, okay, which is smaller? This one is smaller. Okay, this one is smaller, so we have to consider this. So we have to consider this one. Now what I have to do? AN, definitely this AN, so this is smaller, means this definitely this AN. Okay, definitely this AN, this common AP will be lesser than the smaller one of these two APs. Okay, this common AP will definitely be the n term of the smaller, the n term of this common AP. What I am telling, the n term of this common AP will definitely be smaller than the n term of the two APs, will have definitely be smaller than the n term of the two APs. Out of those two APs, which AN is smaller, it will be lesser than that also. It will be lesser than that also. Okay, so this AN will be less than or equal to, it will be less than or equal to what it is? It is less than or equal to, what is that? It is 1021, 10121. Okay, this is the concept you have to understand. Okay, there are two APs, this one and this one. For this A025, A025 if you compare, this one is smaller. This AN will definitely be less than this one. Okay, will definitely be less than this one. That is the concept. Okay, if you want to know how the concept, please watch the concept session. Okay, so have a look at this. As much as possible, I am telling the concepts also. If you want further more clarity, go to the concept session that is there in our playlist. Okay, go to NEET World, click on playlist, you will get JEE Maths 2025-2026. There you will get sequence and series. Already we have completed limits, continuity and differentiability, integration, be it definite and indefinite, trigonometry and inverse trigonometry. I am talking only for JEE. Okay, not for boards level. We are covered for JEE and also MSET, EAP set for Telangana and AP students. And also we have covered sequence and series, straight lines. Next we will be starting with permutation and combination concept class. Okay, later. Now this will become what? AN is less than or equal to 10121. So AN is nothing but what? A plus capital N minus 1 into D is less than or equal to 10121. Okay. Now A is what? What is that? A we got 16 here. Okay. N minus 1 into D is what here? 35 for this common AP. This is 10121. Okay. So N minus 1 into 35 is less than or equal to 10121 minus 16 is what? 10121 minus 16 is 10121 minus 16. 121 minus 16 is 105. Okay, 105. Okay. Now N minus 1 is less than or equal to 10105 divided by 35. So what I can do here? I can do here what? So this will be what? This will be 5 7s. This will be 5 2s. Okay. Again I should write 5 2s 2021. Okay. This will be what? 7 1s 7 3s 7 2s are 14. Okay. 7 2s are 14. 62 is there. 7 8s 2021, right? What I can do? 2021 divided by 7, right? This will be 7 2s are 14, 62, 7 8s are 56, 56. Okay, 56, 51 will be there. Okay, have a look. Let me have a check at this. One zero 105 divided by what is that we have? 35. Okay, let me take it 7 5s are okay. 7 1 by 7, 7 1s are 7, 3 is there, 7 4s are 28, 3 is there, 30 is there. Okay, let me check, somewhere mistake is there. So let me check this here. 10121 minus what is this? 16. This will give us 11 minus 6 is 5, 1 minus 1 is 0, 1 0. Yeah, this is perfectly fine. So we got it as correct only. Okay, 10105. Okay, 10105 divided by 35. Okay, divided by 35. Okay, now we got what? 5 7s. Okay, 5 2s. Again, this have to put 0 directly. I should not write 5 2s. This will be again 5 2s. This will be 5 1s. Okay, now what we have to do here? This will be 7 1s. Okay, 7 2s 14. Okay, 6 is there. 7 8s 56. Okay, then what we have? 7 8s 56. Then what we have? 7 8s 56. 51 is there. So 7 8s 56. So 6 is left. Okay, 61. 61 is there means approximately I should write 289. It is coming close to 289. So n minus 1 okay, is less than or equal to 289 point something. Okay, n minus 1 is coming less than or equal to 289 point something. So this will become what? This will become what? 7 8s are 56. Okay, 7 9s are 63. So n minus 1 is coming less than or equal to this one. So n will be equal less than or equal to what? 290. Okay, n will be less than or equal to what? 290. Now what I have to do here? What I have to do here, friends? 4050. Okay, 4050 minus here the approximately this will be what? Actually this will be 288 point something. This will be 288 point something. Okay, 288 point something. Okay, so if I put 1, this will become actually 289. This will become 289. Okay, this n will become 289, approximately 289. Now what I got here? Now let us take this. This will become what? 4050 minus n times A union A intersection B. This n time A intersection B. What are the common number of terms? That is 289 terms. There are 289 terms which are common. So 4050 minus n times A intersection B is 289. Okay, 289. So 10 minus 9 is 1. Okay, 10 minus 9 is 1. So that means what? What is the option that is ending with 1? Okay, what is the option that is ending with 1? That is option A. That is option A is ending with 1. So that is the right answer to this question. Or even if you want to calculate completely, you can do it. So 4050 minus 289. So 10 minus 9 is 1. 14 minus 8 is 6. Okay, and 9 minus 2 is 7, and this will be 3761. Okay, this is A that is working here. Okay, so this will give us 3761. So what is that we got? Same thing we got, that is 3761. Okay, got it, friends? This is how we have to solve the question. Okay, let me explain to you again. Okay, they are asking us to find n of A union B. N of A union B is given by n of A plus n of B minus n of A intersection B. N of A they have given first 2025 terms of 2 AP, that is 2025 plus minus n of A intersection B. Okay, we have to find out A intersection B. For this they have given 2 APs. Let us find the common AP between those two. To find the common AP, first we have to find the first common term. First common term we got it as 16 in both the APs. So 16 is A is equal to 16, and common difference of these two APs, that is D1 D2. If you take the LCM, you will get the common difference of this common AP. Okay, then we have to find the number of terms of this common AP. So for that we have to find AN. To find out AN, you have one concept, that is AN of this AP and AN of this AP you compare. Which is lower, you consider that. This AN will definitely be smaller or equal, less than or equal to the smaller of these two APs. That I compared and I got the value of N. N I got approximately as 289. If I put it here, I will get the value as 3761. Okay, even if you take 290, approximately you will get this only. Okay, got it? This is how you have to solve this question. Alright, fine. Option A is the right answer, Nikhil. Okay, I hope you understood. Okay, so this is how we solved so many questions today, that is 4 questions. We solved this one. This is a very simple question. Okay, based on AP itself, we have to find AN. Okay, this one we got it as 64. Next we solved the number of integers. Okay, this was little lengthy or calculative, but this is concepts are simple. Here we got the value of number of integral terms as 4. Next we solved this one. Okay, where we had to find the value of N. To find the value of N, we use this and we got the value of N as 11. Next, the last question which we solved was what? That is N of A union B, we got it as 3761. These are the concepts which we used. Okay, I hope it was useful. Okay, I hope it was useful. The session was useful to all of you. Okay, so like this will be coming up every day, that is Monday to Saturday, early mornings. That is you have to please attend. Please make it a point to wake up and start attending the class. Okay, then you can carry on with your other works, be it going to college or any other work. Okay, so a good start is a good day begin. Okay, a good start always gives a head start to the day. Okay, that's why always start with the academic activity. Once you wake up, start preparing for the class. Okay, once you wake up, start preparing for the class means attend the class, and that means you have started your preparation. Okay, that's a good start. Okay, consistency always beats talent, and consistency is more important than intensity. That is what I keep repeating. Okay, all right, I'll wind up now. Thank you. Have a great day ahead. Please keep learning. Take care, and let's meet in the tomorrow session. Take care. Bye. And tomorrow is Independence Day. Mostly I am doubtful whether we will have the session or not. So I am wishing you in advance that Happy Independence Day. Okay, please celebrate. Okay, wherever you are, please celebrate Happy Independence Day. And after that, please make it a point to make it a productive day. Okay, those who have missed the previous classes, do watch it and make notes of it and start preparing. Don't waste your time. All right, thank you. Take care.